No, no.
Why not?
No.
Oh, is that why Paul keeps the lights off?
The dark is plenty.
Is that why Paul keeps the lights off? Sorry, buddy.
She's like, how come he keeps blowing the candles out? It's not very romantic.
Oh, she knows.
Are we ready to go?
Did you get Facebook Live?
Facebook is up.
All right.
Song's ready.
Okay.
That's what your undergarments smell like.
Go for it.
Gasoline and turpentine.
ready?
Well, I have a microphone and you don't.
So you will listen to every damn word I have to say! Break it down! They generate into something cool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a brace, boy. Yeah. That's a brace, little man. Break it down. They generation up. They generation.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to the gym. I can't hear myself now.
Now you
Funny.
can't hear-
No, I can't hear myself at all.
Yeah, give me a little more.
Hello. Oh, there I go.
Hey.
Good evening. Welcome to the Jim Chinnici show. Obviously, we're not, we're just hanging out and fucking around tonight. Happy December 21st and happy almost Krampus.
Today is 2112.
Today is 2112. Thanks for pointing that out, Johnny. You're a nerd.
Wait,
What?
2112?
Rush 2112. This is today.
I say it, old 1221.
What?
All right, you gotta fudge the numbers a little bit, but I see your point.
What?
In 2016, there was June 6, 2016. If you take away that one, it
Right.
was 666.
That's right.
That's the devil.
Yeah.
Well, we're on the air. We're all here. It's me, Marco, Johnny, Adam, and Mario. And as depressed as that makes me, we are all here.
Yes, we are.
So
Yep.
we had a great week. There's so much to talk about. Johnny went out twice because apparently it was Fat Guy Gets Out for the weekend week.
Dawn had the whole weekend with the lift.
That's right. She rented the high-low, so we were able to go out.
Nice. I thought maybe her black boyfriends would have just carried you around. Hello, Mr. Johnny. We're going to take care of this later. Don't you worry.
That's right.
We're
Don't-
gonna take Mr. Bigums.
Don't tip me because I take care of this myself.
That's
Yes,
right.
buddy.
I want to dance with your date.
Just give me
I
a
want to
cookie.
dance with your date.
You can do whatever you want. Just leave me a cookie. All right? But don't touch my fucking barbecue.
You want the black?
Yeah.
From the black and white cookie?
The black and white. That's right.
Like Santa Claus. Somebody give me a Stouffer's.
And someone get me a whore.
Laced with a little bit of brown acid, I always say.
It's funny that you just did that, and the reason why I started doing it, I played those clips of Billy West doing Larry Fine for the first time for somebody the other day, and they were fucking dying. And I was having flashbacks like a motherfucker. There's nothing funnier than that in the world, because there's no person who does voice imitations
Oh,
that
yeah.
would do Larry Fine of the Three
Yeah.
Stooges. Mo? Yeah. You got it. Curly? Of course, you totally get it. Who the fuck does no? Shem doesn't even exist. Shem is like you. He's the
Stepchild.
really exactly. And Shem has got a Pete Rose haircut, so.
Hey Mo, Shed looks like Pete Rose. He looks like he does belong in the Hall of Fame. Take a look at that guy.
Oh,
So of course Mario does fucking Larry Fine because again, there's only two people in the world who do it. But hysterical, fucking hysterical. So listen, I'm gonna get this out of the way real quick. Over the weekend, we were all supposed to do an appearance over at the Kill Code show at the Crooked Rail. It was a Kill Code Christmas with Kill Code Grim Jack, and just a good hang, and everybody was gonna chill out and stuff like that. Now, I didn't get to go, and I'll explain to you why. Because I got a stent put into my heart on Friday. And, again, for as much as all of you know about my medical stuff and all that stuff, I really try not to make a big deal out of it, but, it did prevent me from going and seeing everyone and wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and thank you for joining us on our new journey and our new home and all that kind of stuff. And, excuse me. I felt fine. I still feel fine. It was more preventative than anything else. I wasn't on the edge of a heart attack or any of that nonsense, but when it comes to getting a transplant, the point is that instead of being 100% with everything else, they would really prefer you to be closer to 1,000%.
Right.
So I understood. It just,
questions.
yeah, well, yeah, and it just fucked my whole weekend up. And I was mad because I didn't want Johnny to get more attention than me. But when you have a 600-pound gorilla roaming around the club that only holds 150 people, he's going to get more attention than me.
That's exactly what happened.
But from what I understand on the pictures that I saw, you know, and we'll get into the show itself in a few minutes, but everyone seemed to have had a great time.
Okay.
Everyone got t-shirts, everyone got stickers,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm really happy that we were able to give away some merchandise to all the people out there. That was fun.
Yeah.
And we will be doing that soon, and hopefully I'll have an announcement for that the next time we go live. And if I do, you guys show up, it's going to be a hell of a night, because that's going to be a good one. I got good things planned for it, so I probably won't be able to go. But at least the rest of the guys will be. It's going to be a great show. I can't make it.
I got tons of stuff planned for them.
Yeah, I got all this stuff planned for my guys. Everyone will it'll be fun. Make me proud, boys. So, now,
That's my name, bitches.
I heard.
You got headphones?
I heard how hysterical it was that, you know, Marco, Johnny, Adam, you went with your wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marco, you flew solo, I assume?
Yeah.
Adam,
Yeah, she met me there.
okay, so, you know, and all of you were on the guest list, but only one asshole that was part of my crew paid to get in.
Let me just pan the camera over to me. Let's
Take a
What did I tell you about
yes.
spinning the fucking camera?
Wow, yes. Now, let me ask you a question.
I
Now-
actually have an answer.
Now, I even knew, and I wasn't going, I knew that everybody was on the list and it was all taken care of. What happened?
Well, I forgot.
How did you forget that?
I forgot.
Because he had that song on.
Yeah.
First of all, I showed up at like 9 o'clock.
Well,
What the fuck he was doing all day?
The funniest shit is, Rob came
You have
out.
to cut down Christmas trees.
Yeah. Yeah. And plus,
They were coming out going, who's this Maureen Gonzalez? Is that like DC Gonzalez? I said, no, that's my sound engineer's wife. And they're like, oh, all right. His wife is on the list. Dude.
I'm an engineer.
No.
Oh.
No, you're definitely not an engineer.
No,
believe me.
no. Let's make that correction. But
We tried that already.
All right,
That-
whatever.
that didn't work.
You're
Yeah.
a faggot!
yeah. Oh, with that.
Try to give you something.
Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate that.
What title? Sound guy asshole. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Asshole?
Sound
Pretty-
effects.
No, but that's more accurate though.
Sound effects.
Sound effects.
Larry Fun.
L sound effects show.
Yeah,
Sound
nah.
effects.
El Morano.
Increíble.
Stick with fucking Mario, that's
Yeah,
fine.
Fucking
that's
hell.
that's a perfect title. It's fucking
That's brandable.
So you paid money to get in.
Yeah, I
And
forgot.
my wife had to go get about
I'm rushing out there, and of course Johnny's texting me, and he goes, "Where the fuck are you?" Sounding like a 9-year-old waiting for his parents to pick him up at public school. And
Where the fuck are you?
where the fuck are you? So I'm rushing to the door.
And to do a show.
Oh well, he was already there when I got.
Oh, sound guy, whatever the fuck you are.
Well, what am I gonna do?
What
What am I gonna?
to go?
What am I gonna do? Right, what am I gonna do at a live show? And now there's a scare code.
That's for you, motherfucker.
I mean, if they were doing a live version of that
no.
song that Will Ferrell was doing,
We needed a token Latino there. That's period. End of story.
Right, right. I could be behind the curtain and go boots and hose.
We
Exactly.
We needed somebody to come behind us.
Right.
They just handed him a bucket to collect the fucking bottles.
So then afterwards, Dawn reminded me that you're on the guest list. Like, oh, I fucking forgot.
Oh, that's a nice way of putting it.
So you know what? The money's going into the proprietor. It's
Dawn's
the
reminded
proprietor of the
me.
club, and money's going into the pocket of a band. So had this been Jimmy's band, he probably was like, "Oh, but thanks. I'm glad you forgot."
Oh, I never would have given Mario money.
Right,
Not a fucking
exactly.
chance in the world.
Yeah,
They were
exactly.
laughing, of course. Like,
No, I'd ask Mario to hand me the guitar and I'd get the garbage can lid.
Can't wait till the next show.
Yeah, adjust your microphone a little bit.
No, he just turned the wall off. Oh.
No. No.
We are cranking over here.
Should be cranking. Oh, shit.
Again, clean the fat out of your ears and you'll be fine. Now,
Dave, clean your ears out.
did you guys have fun?
Oh, we had a fucking blast.
One of the high points of the evening was seeing Johnny sing "Happy Birthday."
Oh, yeah.
What?
To
No,
my guys,
I
Yeah.
got on stage for Dave Rogers to say happy birthday, which is, he's 60 years old and say happy birthday to him.
Mike
Dave
Egan.
Rogers is 60?
Dave's
No,
not
not-
60 years old.
No.
No, it wasn't Dave. It was
Mike Egan.
I'm sorry,
Egan.
Mike.
I know.
You're an asshole.
You're the fucking, I'm looking at
Don't give me that shit.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Dave.
like-
It's the bar between your fucking ears.
We all know Rogers is like 70 something. Right?
Yeah.
Mike Egan's 60 years old.
He came
Yeah.
over. He was.
It's a
He
shame.
signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
It was a shame nobody got a video of you singing that.
A little
Are you
bit. There is a little video.
There's maybe a little bit
A little
video.
video, a little bit somewhere.
Was he did Johnny show his tits or
Oh,
something? Saying like Marilyn Monroe.
It sounded like a garbage truck falling out of the sky.
That's how it sounds. Happy birthday to you.
No, it didn't sound that
It
good.
didn't sound like that, you know. I can be more. I can.
Happy birthday, Mike. Mikey is 6 years old.
You sure it's not Dave Rogers? You sure it's not Dave Rogers now?
I'm looking at the fucking name, that's why. Dave, stop fucking bothering me.
Just so we know, just for future reference, Johnny don't do birthday shout-outs on the show.
No.
I gave Mario shit for that. I can't let.
I
you
only
do
did it
it.
because he's 60.
John,
Nah.
You're not gonna live to see 55. So I understand.
Right.
It's all right.
Well, that's because the way he's eating.
I've seen tons of fat all over the stage. I'm not feeling young, but I'm showing my age.
I think to
Myself,
what a wonderful basket of fries.
It
I
was.
say to myself.
Speaking
This is
about,
my last meal before I die.
speaking about baskets, I won the Kill Code basket.
Yeah, you know, come in that basket because I saw a picture of it that somebody had put up.
Oh, was that my ticket you won on, you fuck?
I should have mine.
No, don't take yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't take yours.
I should have mine.
Before you even get into it, quite frankly, that should be my basket. And I'll explain
My
why.
basket.
Because
Wow.
If I didn't talk you out of going to that bullshit Jet game, you'd never.
Again.
That's true, but would you have put it for the basket though?
What's that?
Would you have
Doesn't
taken it?
matter.
Yeah, I would have bought it. I always buy at least one.
There's no loophole here, bro.
Yeah, there really is no loophole. I took your M&M's coffee mug.
Yeah, you
It's
fucked.
still sitting on the table in my dining room. I haven't
I won that
touched it yet.
fucking money.
You didn't win
I
anything.
won the M&M's, fuck the mug.
You had bowls of candy all around your house. Like a diabetic.
I won a fucking Sports Illustrated calendar.
Yeah, I gave you titties and I took your coffee mug.
Yeah. What about the M&M's? I got titties.
We know you have.
Yes, everybody knows you got titties.
Well, I can remember it. They actually spent some money, man. It was a nice headphone, right, for like your phone, whatever. $25 gift card. There was CD. There was like a necklace, Kill Code necklace, keychain thing, which was pretty cool.
I know there were pics in there. I saw pics.
Probably the other one wasn't mine.
Oh, all right. Well, you found some.
Yeah.
You should. They need them like they were chocolates.
A jar of Vaseline.
and a rib thing. I don't know what that was.
Some
But
Vicks.
it felt good.
Something people like.
I kept dumping it in the peanut butter.
Yeah, that's the little picture that was there. Man.
That's cool though. That's
Little shirt. Oh, I got shirt in the car.
all right. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, it might be in the bag actually. Go
I wound up. I bought a Kill Code shirt a few weeks ago.
on. Remind me.
It's like cool, but it's a ribbed tank top. So they're completely. If you're a guy and you wear a ribbed tank top, you better be in shape to do that.
Yeah.
It's completely unforgiving on me, so my wife wound up with the tank top. So I need a t-shirt to hide all my fucking miserable flaws. Yeah. So I
like Johnny.
would wear it out on a bet, like, you know. When Johnny looks like Paul Sorvino, someone would come and ask for a daughter. Like they would ask him, how's Henry and Jenny?
And he breathes like down
He
DeLuise.
comes to garlic like that, then he breathes like he's already dead.
Hey Johnny, are you gonna cut the garlic now with the razor blade?
Well, it liquefies right into the pan.
Then Johnny's brother would come out. You always said 8 towels on that fucking guy, Henry. When are you gonna fuck? You gotta toughen this fucking kid
I
up.
want to find my flaws.
Where did you buy the Kill Code shirt?
Oh, it's on their website.
Oh, nice.
You know, so
Yeah, that was some lot of cool merch, man.
yeah, they definitely have a lot
Yeah,
of cool shit.
whoever does the artwork,
Oh, we're good.
balls on.
I do ball merchandise actually.
Balls on what?
I returned I got my money back.
Balls across the
And
nose.
bought ball merchandise.
Good, man. That's a good thing to do.
Besides paying to get in.
Besides, now, I'm going to get into their performance and stuff in a minute, and Grim Jacks also. So I know that we broadcast the ball.
Yeah. The
Johnny,
fuck was that?
how was the Liederberger, Johnny?
It was awesome.
It would burn his
It
mouth.
was very spicy.
Did you have one? I didn't even get to see you eat that. When did
No.
you get that?
I started. These two fucking animals finished it.
I took a bite.
You couldn't finish it.
Listen, asshole, I took a bite. As soon as I took a bite, Mario was over like a hawk going,
Yeah.
"You gonna finish it?" Here you go.
Okay, this is.
I swear to God, he was like,
I should have been talking like Johnny.
"Alright."
Fries were good.
The fries.
Fries were awesome.
Fucking awesome, yeah.
But Frank owes me a burger.
Uh-oh.
Frank Gordy said that he would fucking set up shop at anything else.
Oh, absolutely.
I got a plan for Frank.
Yeah, I was thinking of a lot of things we could do with him.
I want a Jim Chinnici burger, something basically filled with fat
He said that.
sutures.
And kidney beans.
The kidney burger.
I want a teriyaki burger.
Oh shit.
He could just grill it in the shape of a kidney,
That's it.
you know, and extra salt to dry it all up.
Oh,
This burger is gonna kill you.
Fry it and deep fry it.
Oh.
Now we're talking here. Listen, Marco.
There you go.
Add bacon to that shit and some cheese.
Cheese in the middle.
It's starting to. Holy motherfucker! It's starting to move a little bit. Keep talking.
Fucking little fried onions on top. Let's go, bitch.
Ah, you just lost me.
On a garlic roll.
This will be the last burger you'll ever take.
If you didn't have kidney problems before that, you will after.
So, anyway, I heard it was outrageous, and
Yes.
yeah, and I'm glad, actually, I'm glad that the weather held out too.
Yeah,
so
it did.
Saturday night, no, night, sorry, that it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a good thing. And I saw Mr. Rob Noxious wore our shirt on
Yes,
stage.
you did.
Proudly.
Which was fucking awesome of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Very awesome.
That's a big thank you. And, you know, and again, like I said earlier, a lot of people got a lot of cool merch from us,
Yeah.
which I'm really happy about.
They
And
got
again,
it.
folks, you know, listen, all you gotta do is wear the shirt, fucking put the stickers up somewhere where it's inappropriate, and spread the word.
That's
This is
right.
how we're gonna,
We gave away a lot of stickers and a lot of shirts that night.
They,
Fun.
they got a shitload of toys too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they had a
fucking awesome.
huge
Yeah, they
fucking
did.
bag full of toys, man, which was really cool.
Yeah,
That's what it was all about.
Yeah,
You know.
toys for tots.
I got one a little race set for the kids and put it in the box.
Yeah, that was cool.
One call was Johnny's and it was chasing around the ice cream truck.
That's it.
The figure eight track.
And the ambulance
Mr.
is chasing
Salty!
that.
Mr. Sony.
Yeah.
Oh, ice cream. Oh, ice cream. Oh, ice cream. Oh, here's Kilo Code. Nom, 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 nom.
By the way, Dawn, thank you for the meatballs. They were very tasty.
Yeah, they really were.
Yes.
Your wife definitely knows her way around the meatball.
Yes.
Considering she's a vegetarian and she lost a bet and has to fuck you occasionally.
Yes, that's
She
right.
definitely knows her way around this stuff.
That's right. That's what
Well,
we put
look.
together.
He's round.
He's definitely
And there's cheese in there somewhere.
Cheese, half an ounce.
From under, from left, from side.
There's a hoof in there somewhere and a paw. Maybe with an antler still attached to the skull.
Oh, he's like McDonald's.
Yeah. Exactly.
Cut off the fucking hoof off that thing.
You know, the hoof.
That's stuck in the grill. Mom, I just need a knife. Stuck in the grill.
So you guys got any good stories besides what I brought up? You guys were there, so give me some fucking, give me some gossip.
You
give me
took
some
the
good
best
stuff.
story with Mario painting it in.
No, I did
But-
not, because there was another Mario story that you hit me off with as soon as you got
There was a Spinal Tap moment. I don't know how many people caught it, but it was funny.
Give me that.
On DC's side of the stage, he had, where he was playing guitar, he had shook his head, right? So with that, his hair got stuck in the ceiling. And he had no idea. He's just playing along with his head stuck in the fucking PA. And then Tommy came over, the lead singer, Tommy Morrissey, and he like made believe he was like braiding his hair and shit. It was funny song. Right during the song, they didn't stop a beat. You know, it was great. It was a very funny moment.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Also, I think Mario went to gay school before he came.
Gay school.
Because he had a scarf on that was gayer than fucking gay. I was like, what the fuck? I had to take a picture, and he thought I was taking a picture like, hey. I was like, no, I'll get the scarf on the phone.
No.
I'm saying this to Jim.
It's plaid.
What? Yeah? Silky like? Gayish?
Did you notice Marco's scarf?
No. I didn't-
Oh, of course you didn't see Marco's scarf. Of course, you narrow-minded fat pile of carb. Of course you didn't see.
I didn't
You
see-
got the blinders on, so you're not gonna see anything else.
Right there.
Oh, you didn't see his scarf.
How?
Picture I have.
Mario went full Yoda on you.
Yeah. He's only got the gaydar on, so he only picked you out.
I was born with that.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny. But did you get to talk to people about the show and stuff like that?
People were coming up to us, asking us about the show, asking about you. Mario's telling me dead. He died.
Yeah, he was like, we're making arrangements next week.
No, Jim's fine. He's fine. He's good.
I tried to give him a kidney, but it was too late.
What you should have done was try to collect money from people.
Oh, that's what we should have done. We could have sold shirts. Every shirt we gave away, like, how much? Like,
Nope.
I'm suddenly cranking
Yeah,
also.
me, me too.
Want me a little bit? Yeah.
Uh,
Just a little bit
Not
of
too
cholesterol.
well. Now I can't hear.
Shut up, he's trying to fix it.
Oh.
Are you fixing it, Marco?
What do you got the camera on?
Huh?
Fuck's over there? Look at that.
Jimmy's over there.
Oh, wrong Jimmy.
There we go.
One, two,
Much
Dwayne.
better,
1, 2, 1, 2.
thank you.
Much better, thank you.
You would think that the camera would be on me, right?
You think so?
It was on a Jimmy.
Don't spin it, but
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, different Jimmy. Way different.
You're not black and with a fro and.
I am Sicilian, and sometimes my hair comes out wacky. This is my good friend. We experiment with drugs.
Nice.
You should try this.
But I'm not, like I said, I'm glad you guys got to go. I'm glad you got to talk to fans.
I think we got some new fans as well.
Stuff like that. That's awesome.
And you know what's cool is that's my stomping grounds over there. So a lot of my old friends I haven't seen in a while who are also at the show. And they're like, wow, you got a show? Yeah, so we got new fucking people going to be listening.
That's great.
And, well, cool, man.
That's, I'm happy about that. Like I said, I do want to apologize to everyone who's listening got to come out that I couldn't be there. And believe me when I tell you, it broke my heart to not be there. So hopefully there'll be another gathering of everybody sooner than later.
Yeah, we'll be.
Where we'll put out some cool shit and everybody gets to do the hang thing.
But we'll get you a Kilco t-shirt like you posted too.
I got him.
Yeah,
So
Johnny got me one.
All in caps. It says somebody get me a Kilco t-shirt.
Yeah, well, cause I was gonna buy one. Say I can't eat a Liga burger because that'll kill me all stuff. Which was close. So I said I'm gonna buy myself a shirt, and then when it dawned on me that I was gonna be there, let me text somebody and see what we can do.
Right.
And whatchamacallit, and so I did. And once I did that, I was, once I got it out there, I was like, fuck, I hope it's not too late. And Johnny did the right thing, hooked me up.
Yes, sir.
And I will wear my Kilco shirt loud and proud.
Yes, sir. No.
I'm not hearing anything in the headphones at all.
What'd you do? There you go.
Well, I can hear his breathing. So
I feel
Then
like
you don't need a microphone for
you
it.
feel like you're in his lung.
There's a lot of things in his lung.
it's like one of those cough medicine commercials.
Yeah.
Stuffy.
When I was in the
Just in
hospital, I was
case.
showing pictures of the radio crew around. They asked why you were still alive.
Yeah. That big guy's alive? Barely.
I was in a heart hospital, so they knew you.
Yeah.
There's a picture of you on.
Oh, he'll be here soon.
There's a picture of you on the wall eating the chicken cutlet bomb. They smile on your face.
They got stints in the shape of drumsticks for you.
What was fucked up,
Can I get
right,
chicken balls?
is that when I go in to do the operation, my two doctors are Asian, so I saw them Asians over to my
Hi, everybody.
And, the only person I'm thinking of at that moment is Anna. And I'm fucking dying. I'm like, oh, I get high now. Now I do surgery.
Oh my god.
That's what they're singing as they're suiting you up.
So they're going in through my groin, right? And I'm awake through the whole thing. So So I'm watching on a screen. I get to see my heart in every fucking wicked detail. It was pretty neat to watch.
Wow.
I never want to watch that again though.
What?
Because it's like, all right, once this stops, what am I watching? Like, did they change the channel? It's like,
Yeah,
no,
cable
no,
or
no,
what?
just-
You were awake or you were, you know?
no, I was awake, but they gave me pain medication where I wouldn't feel any pain.
Oh, nice.
The only thing I felt was pressure when they had to go in and do shit, you know? And so you haven't seen anything quite as bizarre as your own heart on a fucking, what's
Oh,
gotta be
yeah.
an 80-inch screen, split up into four factions of a screen. And it was rad to watch. I was like, wow, this is neat, you know?
Oh.
Frightening, but neat. It was kind of cool and whatever. You know?
That'd be great if they put like an accept video on a metal heart. My heart is metal? I don't remember that.
They're playing Metal Heart on one, the next move's like
Metal Heart.
And the Chinese doctor's going, okay, everything's good, go.
Number 15 coming right up.
They start singing Rock and Roll Crazy Nights. Oh, Rock and Roll Crazy Nights. We don't ride this. And this is ridiculous. But it was definitely strange. And you know, in an expensive hospital when the TVs are free. Like when they don't charge you for TVs, everything else is costing you a fucking fortune.
Absolutely.
Well, they have wine in the water cooler.
Would you like a Merlot?
Yes.
When all the cleaning staff speaks perfect English.
How did the heart operation go, Monroe?
When all your drinks have little umbrellas in them. Where's my little umbrella?
When the ID drip has a little umbrella in it. They're playing Jimmy Buffett in the background.
You get lobster dinners and shit.
What's wrong with him? He blew out his flip flop.
Clean your ears. Every time I fuck with it, so you can hear, everything else gets fucked up.
Yeah. John, really, seriously, clean your ears.
What?
What? Pretend we're all your wife. And just
Oh, we definitely gotta get you some.
I don't hear nothing then.
We gotta definitely get you some high-powered fucking headphones, man. Because every time we adjust it, my ears are blowing out.
For me to have.
What, can you just do one? You can just do one?
Obviously, we can't.
Wow. Wow.
It's all for one and one for all. In
That's
here.
it.
He's so fat. Stupid.
What? What?
Going through life drunk, fat, and stupid. Thank you.
0.0.
0.0. I couldn't remember the exact
Mr. Blutowski.
You have no great average.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life.
So,
It's working for Johnny.
What are you looking at now? The fucking wall.
staring at you. Let's get into it. How is Grimjack? We'll start with Grimjack.
They were awesome. I don't know them that well. I remember them from one of the members of the band went to Colmac when I went. I graduated a couple of years before, so all you heard back then was about Grimjack. But they were awesome. They
really rocked the house.
Yeah,
they
they
rocked
tried
the
this
house.
out.
Billy was awesome.
They played this song. I don't know if it was original or not. That Christmas song, the Ho Ho Ho.
Oh,
song.
that was fucking cool.
The guitarist got on the bar, played their new guitarist.
I saw that.
I forgot his
Joe
name.
Hanks.
Yeah.
Joe Hanko is in the band now. Joe Hanko was in November Rain.
Oh, okay.
But he's the one that's always running all over the bars and shit when he plays.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
really
he
good.
was on top of the bar, which was pretty cool. And they played this Christmas song.
Yeah, it was good.
That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was rocking. They
Yeah.
rocked the place.
They
really
did.
Yeah, no, they're a great rocker band.
I mean, I've seen them live a million times, and lead singer's name is Billy.
Billy.
Billy Copple something.
Great.
Cohort.
Billy Cohart, yeah, that's his name. Great voice, great look. I mean, they're a really, really good band, man. And they never, they've been fucking Long Island legends forever. They never got their due, and they should have. They were a great band.
Yeah.
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 So I'm actually, I'm sort of sick that I missed them because I've never seen them in a club. Every time I've seen them, it's been at Joe's Beach.
Really?
At Band Shop.
Oh, right.
So, because to me, they're like a dirty, bluesy type band. They'd be
Yep.
a fucking great band to see at a club.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't been able to cross that bridge yet to see them. So, now,
What?
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad it was good. And I don't even know what their website is, but you can find them on Facebook, folks, if you haven't seen them yet.
I think if you go on Facebook, just go on their name.
Well, thanks, Johnny.
That's why I'm here, man.
So,
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, if you're looking for Grimjack, try looking on the Grimjack.
It's not motorcycle mayhem yet, dude.
It's GRIMMJACK.
Grimjack.com.
Check him out. Go look, find him on Facebook. I'm sure there's a website, but find him on Facebook first. It's the easiest way to find.
And then you get the links to everywhere they go.
Yes, and you know they're always playing. They're forever doing shows and stuff like that. So go check them out, and you'll be glad you did. You know, if you like dirty rock and roll, like they have that sort of a higher energy Black Crowes quality to them.
Yeah.
You know, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know.
Very bluesy,
Yeah, very
groovy.
bluesy, like that 12-bar blues type shit. You know, not necessarily 12-bar blues, but that's just type of dirty rock and roll. You know.
Yeah, it was good.
And go check them out. So,
What's that?
what about Kill Code, fellas?
What can you say about them?
I know,
Awesome.
that's why I'm asking you. You were
Awesome.
there, you asshole.
They're fucking, this is an amazing band, right?
They covered You Can't Kill Rock and Roll. That was
Yeah, that
awesome.
was good.
You
That was
can't kill
good.
or you can't stop rock.
Can't
Stop.
stop. I'm sorry.
Can't kill it.
Wow.
Either. Yeah, can't kill it. Can't
And surf it now.
Hey, it happens. You know, tried meeting the dick that asked a trivia question a couple weeks ago and got shot down by the band.
No, the bandmate got yelled at, then you got shot down.
All I hear in my head is, asshole, asshole.
Yeah, but those guys are very cool, very
Yeah,
cool.
they're
Hang
really
with.
cool.
Bunch of fun guys.
Yeah, they love the show too, all of them. They want to be on the show.
Now, listen.
No, we want them to be here.
Doors open to them.
Yep.
You know, I would have them in tonight to celebrate the end of the year and everything, but they're, you know, they're almost like 100% famous.
Right.
We're not even close to that, so they had much better things to do. Than
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I love them, and I wasn't always a fan. The first time that I saw them, I was like, nope, nope, wasn't feeling it. Then I saw them 6 months later, completely like fucking. I could have done more of a 360 if I tried. I was all in.
Dude, they're just so tight. It's unreal.
Well, they're a ridiculously good band with ridiculously good songs, you know, and
Showmanship is just amazing.
the showmanship is amazing, and you're not gonna meet 5 more down to earth guys.
Well, they're not dicks. They want to hang out with the crowd and people.
Yeah.
They know where they came from.
But they did pull me aside and tell me you were a dick.
Yeah.
They wanted you to
They
stay
were
away
actually,
from them.
they were very happy when I won the
They
match.
said they were afraid of anything.
They told you
like,
that too? They
Yeah,
told me
right?
the same fucking thing.
Then they say like anything we had edible, he was staring at us. I was like, wow, that's.
They called my house.
Yeah.
Like they called my
Who's
house.
the fat guy?
They're like, we're gonna go hide out in the fucking back room.
They said keep Fatty Arbuckle away from us.
I don't know who that tugboat motherfucker is,
They were
but I
very
can't
happy
stand
when I
them.
won that basket. They were very happy. Like,
They
who
paid
played
you
with
off.
you?
Yep.
You know, and maybe they were happy because they saw pictures of you with a rifle. With that fucking mullet. Everything covered. Don't put that picture on my
They
Facebook.
felt bad for
You know
you.
what that does though? Because like chicks see that picture and instantly vaginas dry up.
Even the movie,
I mean,
Arrival
seriously, look
fucking
at Dawn.
bombed.
I actually saw that movie, which was awful.
Yeah.
It was just terrible.
You know,
a lot of hype.
like the guys in Journey could have been in Arrival. And
Yeah.
they still would have They could have written Escape and called it Arrival. And
That's
they were like, oh no, this is horrendous.
Wait, Arrival's coming back.
To what?
To nothing.
To an airport near you.
To an airport. To a kiosk.
To a kiosk.
The other 4 guys in that band are mad because they don't have talent and you're horrendous.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
wonderful. You could have dragged them more down if you were the Titanic.
That's exactly how I feel in that band. These fucking guys.
Why do you think it took them 3 months to get the shit together? They were trying to blow you off. Like,
Got somebody to do my drums.
Your nickname being OBJ is One Beat Johnny. And the OTJ is the off time Johnny.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yep.
That's why they introduced you to your friend, the Simmons drum machine.
That's right. It took 3 months to get a new drummer to fucking do what I did.
Like, no, they're terrified to get a new drummer. They don't know what it's like to play with someone who's good.
That's right. Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, none of the other drummers will have a drum set in their bedroom.
I got a drum set in my bedroom.
What?
That's right. I got a drum set in my
You do.
bedroom.
You do. You showed me your drum set. Johnny was drunk and I was in his bedroom with him. I felt gay.
Yeah.
But
No, I looked at your ass too. I was like, he does have a nice
I
ass.
do have a
I was
fantastic.
like, he does have a fantastic ass.
I
He's
got a
like,
lot of
hey,
problems.
Johnny has
he's like, hey, you
feelings.
want to go up to my bedroom and check out my drum set, man?
I'll show you my flood top.
My sick.
I got one for the first time.
Yeah.
It wasn't even rape because she agreed to go up and look at the drum.
That's right.
You even brought it up to me. You said yes.
Turkey.
Look, just snip the snare skin. That's all. Just snip the snare head.
That's the sauce on lotion. It rubs the sauce on the hand until it gets so hard again. Put the sauce back in the rib basket, bitch.
Are you gonna rate me? No, make me a sandwich.
Make me a sandwich, please.
You'd eat me? I'd eat me.
I taste like sauce.
Mmm, gravy.
My stomach is brisket. It's the burnt brisket ends.
I want brisket now.
What's that?
I want brisket now.
He's fucking drooling right here.
I almost ate those fucking ostriches yesterday. I had to go to this fucking warehouse.
Getting lunch.
Shit, New Jersey. And I couldn't find it at first, but I realized you had to go up a fucking private driveway for the houses. And behind these fucking houses, there was a warehouse, like in the middle of nowhere. And they had an ostrich farm. We fucking had to stop and look at these fucking things.
It's funny you realize they were smarter than he was.
They were. Because when I was putting my fucking bib
He
on,
started crying like the Indian.
Too much pollution.
when I was putting my bib on, they realized they fucking took off on me.
When you were throwing barbecue sauce on him like it was like a wig.
You gotta trick him next time.
Get
Put the
back-
bib on with the lobster. Trick him next time. Put the bib on with the lobster, not the ostrich.
The power of sauce compels you. The power of sauce compels you.
Oh, shit.
Wait, I have the video, by the way,
Of?
of the ostrich. You're
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. We'll put the camera on it. Yeah,
So you had the video.
they're walking away. They're walking away from us. Hey, man, what's up? He's like hanging out on the side of the road like this. They got attitude. I don't like their attitude. With the Chinese. Yeah. Oh. Where you going? Where you going? Yeah, where are you? Fuck, you know, I would definitely eat one of you. Don't even fucking. I will put you on. Yeah, you. I'll put you on the barbecue, and I will eat you. Maybe not even a barbecue. All right? Well, they're gonna fight. This is cockfighting. They're racing. All right. Faggots!
Johnny's got to get his catchphrase in everywhere. So Kill Code was good, huh?
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
they were.
They fucking were awesome.
Fuck it, I really, again, I couldn't apologize more for missing that show. I'm so pissed about that.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go open jam with him. I was going to be annoying and be that guy. I'd be like the Brian.
And
Maddox.
they all asked how you were. Don't bend.
Listen, all those guys are fucking awesome, and they're all friends, and you know they're all good.
Yeah.
I'm honestly fucking honored to call them friends.
Yep.
You know, and I couldn't be more proud or happy for them, and anything good that happens to them can't be good enough in my book.
Yeah, they definitely deserve it.
Now, what you need to do is every show that you play, one of you has to wear a Jim Chinnici show shirt. That's what's got to happen.
And all four of us actually we all came in uniform.
You guys did come in
Yeah,
uniform.
always.
Granted, Mario had the faggot scarf, but that's
Oh,
okay.
he did, yeah. He was definitely good.
What about his scarf?
I didn't see his. I honestly got Mario.
Mine,
his scarf.
I told you this that night. Mine is black. It blends. As long as
I
I
didn't
can
see no scarf on Walker.
It's the same scarf. Look.
Mario, yours was in rainbow colored and said we can finally get married.
Your fucking scarf was screaming faggot, man. Like, look at me,
Screaming
hold on.
grunge, if anything.
Grunge.
Grunge.
What, did it have a bullet hole and was it whining and looking at its sneakers?
It came out the dumpster.
It was screaming, fuck me in the ass. That's what it was screaming.
Did you steal it from a regular white person?
If it was regular, you would like it.
No, I would never, Mario, you can't do anything that I like. Like, alright, today, I can't even get mad at what you're wearing today. You're wearing a black button-down shirt. Simple, classic.
Right.
Fuck. But he's still
Wait
has
a-
a haircut. That fucking, I go to a barber school because they're real barbers too haircut.
Well, he looks like a busboy right now.
He does
Yeah,
really
that's
well
what I
right
heard.
now. But
Not
that's
even a
way above
waiter.
his pay grade, though.
It really is. That's like promotion right there, buddy.
Bus tables, water.
Did you pick up any girls from the show area?
No, they were all skinny. Sorry. None were on the radar. Sorry. Did not.
But there was a
Did
few
not
guys
fall
he had
into
his
the
eye on.
criteria. Oh yeah, the guys were great.
There's a few guys he had his eye
Yeah,
on, though.
Oh. Was he jealous of the bug bags? Look at those guys.
Yeah, look at it. Oh, lift that ice, big boy.
I wish I could be that one day.
Well, again, I'm sorry that I missed it. I wish I got to hang with everybody. You know, again, for all of you who are listening, and you were all in my thoughts, and I appreciate all the well wishes that I got over the weekend and stuff like that. And hopefully for our next live show appearance, I won't be dying all over the place because that'll piss me off.
Yeah, that kind of would, bring a downer on it.
I mean, again, like I said, I didn't plan on.
Well, yeah,
fucking getting this
obviously.
But I was gonna name it, since I could see it in my heart and all that stuff. It was pretty, like I said, it was all kinds of cool.
I could see Jimmy at home. Yeah, and I'm gonna go get a steak tonight on the show.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
them all.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck them all.
I'm gonna get a steak. Well, I'm gonna get a steak. Fuck you.
Steaks and
It sounds alike.
Now, Johnny, you went Sunday night. You went to go see Kings of Chaos.
Oh, Kings of Chaos, yes.
Now, who was in the band?
I don't know all the guys in the band because they switched
Matt
them all.
Sorum,
Well, Matt Storm was the
Matt
drummer.
Sorum played drummer.
Billy Duffy,
Yeah, Bill
Bill
Duffy.
from the Cult.
Yes.
Steve Stevens.
Did you had
We'll get to him last.
you had Robin?
Robin Zander from Cheeseman. Don't ever pretend that you don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Don't fucking insult me. You'll be off this
He
show.
was gonna say Robin Trower.
Yeah.
Did I say Robin from Batman?
Robin Thicke. Not Robin Thicke.
Robin Ventura from the Mets.
Oh, Chester from the Lincoln Park was
Chester Bennington, yes.
He did a great job too.
Chester, like I said earlier, Chester Bennington is a great singer. Not a great singer for Stone Temple Pilots.
No.
Yeah, and then Billy Gibson.
Billy Gibbons.
Gibbons.
Fucking retard from TV Top.
You figure with
I
your
thought
speech impediment, you could say it.
Legend. How could you fuck that up?
I was hoping he wasn't gonna have a heart attack, man. That guy looks like he's gonna fucking die any second.
I'll tell you what, though.
That guy's healthier than you
I
are.
guess
He actually is very healthy.
he's got a fucking
It's
healthy
just,
little
it's
wife.
just the beard makes him look fucking old, but
Yeah.
So those guys were fucking
And, It
unbelievable.
was Robert DeLeo on bass from Stone
Yes.
Temple Pilots.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
He's a great bass player. That guy's incredible.
It was a great night. It really was. Gotta thank our show here, the Village Connection, to get me in there.
Oh, very nice.
Right.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, put the phone call out.
That was a one and done, man. That's
Yeah,
it.
done deal, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, look
done.
at that. Something was being taken care of.
Yeah. Shit like a fucking king, man. Walked right in there. We had fucking first row the whole night.
Like a fat kid.
Yeah.
Like a fat
You
kid.
walked in there like a fat kid in a fast food place.
That's
Fuck
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Like a happy fat
Like you
kid.
knew what you were doing all that.
I knew what I was doing.
Like I'm getting me a Whopper and fuck off everyone.
Like
Right.
a joyful fat kid.
no, we have a caller.
Who's got a call?
972.
That's Damien.
What?
Oh. Good
What?
Good evening.
Wow.
How are you, Damien?
Good, good. How are you, fuckhead?
Us fucking. It's funny that you just called in the perfect time. We just started talking about Kings of Chaos. Johnny went to go see them at the Paramount on Sunday.
Yeah, a friend of mine went and shot them in, the Montclair, New Jersey, I think, Saturday night? Yeah.
No, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, the Wilmot Theater.
Yeah, she had a really good time. How was the show? Was it good?
Oh, unbelievable, bro. It really, all the shows I've been seeing, this one blew me away. And actually, I was like in awe. I was like, wow, this is fucking
Do you
awesome.
know any songs that they played?
All of them.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, you're fat dumb.
Yeah.
You usually don't know.
I knew all.
What did they play?
Oh, I don't know their fucking names.
Smoking the water,
So,
rock and roll night.
Santa Claus.
They played all their hits from the bands they were in, you know? Like,
Well, you look at the pedigree of that band, aside from Bennington, it's a lot of great guys, so, it's really good shit. So,
Exactly.
and I heard the show. I heard you guys praising Bennington. I threw up in my mouth, but anyway, keep going.
Fuck that guy.
I don't even hate him for ruining Stone Temple Pilots. I hate Stone Temple Pilots for ruining Stone Temple Pilots. He just should have been wise enough to say no. That's all he should have done. That was his only mistake, is not being the guy.
I just hate him because he sounds and looks like a guy that used to fucking prison. But it's all right, though, because whenever he sings clean, he sounds like a little tulip from Savage Garden. So if they ever get back together, he can always jump in and be the new singer.
Wow, it's almost like a girl show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have Britney Spears to go back to the Disney fucking.
You know what? I haven't heard Britney's new album yet. I can't make any decisions on that yet.
I am going to say I'm glad to have Damien.
So let's talk, man.
You know, it's the first time that you're calling us in our new digs since we've been here.
Yes, congratulations on the new digs, guys. Very cool.
Thank you.
Very, very much. You know, we're very happy to be here. Very happy to be here. Thank you. I'm the cosmonaut. I'm even happy that Mario's here, and I'm usually not happy that Mario's around. It kind of ruins things. You know, leave the goddamn Facebook feed alone. Leave it alone.
Oh,
Fuck
me.
me.
That's what it is.
I'm working on it. I hear it.
Marco's a sound engineer. Let him sound engineer. Let him handle it, Johnny. Johnny, you're a food engineer. When I
I'm
asked
just passing
Marco,
on the message.
let Marco
Well, I'm just glad that, I'm just glad this wasn't a mistake and that, you weren't seduced by the grass being greener, Jim. I'm so glad this is working out.
Yeah, it's totally, I'm definitely in a very, very good spot. I'm a very happy camper right now, I got nothing to complain about. I'll put it to you like that,
Well, that's important because, at the end of the day, you're special and you matter.
Oh, you're a sweet boy, Damien. You're quite the sweet boy. So, now that I have you on the phone, what I want you to do is, before you give us your top 5 for the year, I want you to critique some of our top 5 for the year. Now,
Okay. I missed part of that, so.
And our top 5 is going to consist of albums that we found this year. I don't care if it came out in fucking 1943 and it was like Ode to Hitler, or if it came out in fucking 2016 and it was Ode to fucking hugging people who need to have a safe place.
Wow.
So, I want to start with Mario first, who has his top. He wrote down his list. I'm very proud of Mario for writing down his list. And Mario, go and let Damien critique each one as you read it off.
Basically, I just want a reaction, not even a word, just a sound. Whether it be like, yeah.
No. I want him to give his real reaction.
Okay.
If I wanted sound effects, that's what you're here for. So just read off the list and let him give his honest opinion.
All right, first one, Rival Sons.
Everybody seems to love them. For some reason, I can't get into them, but I dig it. So go ahead.
Go ahead, keep going.
All right, Kill Switch Engage.
They remade a believer out of me with this album because I hated the last one, and I thought that Jesse knocked it out of the park. This album was an absolute 10 out of 10.
Cool. I got Wolf Mother.
Wolf Mother, as in the latest one?
The latest one, yeah, the latest one, actually. I've been listening to a lot of the songs from iHeartRadio, and some of the stuff I hear is on a constant loop, but Wolf Mother came up, and I started digging their sound. Much like Rival Sons, they almost started to sound the same, but I mean, Rival Sons, they started to grow on me, and they're a really good band.
I listened to both of the last two. I was a fan of them from the first album, which I thought was incredible. The new stuff to me, though, it's a test pattern at 4 a.m. I'm snoring. It's just not me.
And I don't know how many I just made. I think 1, 2, 3. Let's make this one the last one. Train doing Led Zeppelin. I actually came across that one by accident.
I have not heard it, but I think that Patrick Monahan's an incredible singer, so now I want to hear that.
You actually, you know what? And I'm not a big Zeppelin guy, but Train doing Led Zeppelin is ridiculous. It's so good. It's something if you can get your hands on it, Damien, definitely listen to. You'll like it.
Let me ask you this. Is it on the Spotify?
The Marcus King band. Actually, I came across by accident, and now I'm
Excuse me. What?
Marcus King band.
Who the fuck is the Marcus King?
It's a band like out of Alabama. Really good sound.
Who the fuck is Marcus?
Bluesy, kind of like rival. The same thing. They sound like Rival Sons.
I was waiting to hear like, man, they sound like Blind Lemon Pledge. That shit ain't ridiculous.
Days of the new in a tree.
It's.
They're actually really, I dig them.
Mario, you didn't do bad. I mean, I thought I'd have to rip it apart, but no, you didn't do bad at all, buddy. So good job on your picks.
Other mentionals, Hugh Morrison, a soloist. He mostly plays like Irish Celtic music. became a fan of him just recently. If you have a chance to look
That's
him up.
because you guys are sending fucking love letters back and forth.
Faggot!
No, see, you know what? I'm going to count it with one for you, Mario, because he used to be in Frank Zappa's band. He's a new age keyboardist. His name is Patrick O'Hearn. Try and find his 1994 album El Dorado. It'll blow you away.
Oh, cool. Definitely.
Mario's taste in music bothers me so much. Because he has hipster taste in music.
Shocking.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's shocking. You know what? I'm gonna go to Adam next. Yeah. Because see, like.
Yeah, but the thing you have to understand is I discovered that Patrick O'Hearn album while giving a handy J for $10 in the back of a cab in Center City, Philadelphia. So that's why the album is obviously very special to me. So
it brings back good memories.
That's the tune that was playing.
So, Adam, what's your top 5 for the year for our friend Mr. Damien? I'm sorry, of Amps and Green Screens, folks. Go check out ampsandgreenscreens.com for the only music reviews and interviews that count.
You probably ripped mine apart, but mine are a lot more metal than those. Number 1, we'll go in the order they came out in this year. Was Megadeth, Dystopia.
Love it.
Yep. There you go. Number 2 was Anthrax.
Also love, yes.
Number 3 was the new Metallica.
Yes, I actually gave it an 8.4 out of 10 only because I felt a couple of the tracks on disc 2 and maybe one on disc 1 weren't up to par. However, the more I listened to it, the more I feel like A Man Unkind has become a song I'm really digging, which wasn't one originally. I could give it a 9. It didn't make my top 25, but still a very solid record, and cannot wait for the tour.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Number 4, I'm gonna go with the big 4. It's gonna be Slayer, South of Heaven.
South Ave is interesting because I only like one side of it. I'm getting we're all older, so I'm going to the old days of the tapes.
Right.
I don't know. I think one side's kind of cool, and one side is maybe not up to par. I really thought, to me personally, they rebounded much more. With Seasons in the Abyss. Personally,
absolutely.
It's Slayer, so they're royalty.
Yep. And number 5 is going to go back in time now, a little wise, to Suicidal Tendencies. How Will I Laugh Tomorrow?
Okay, right there you lost me. I cannot stand that band. I cannot stand Mike New York, his antics, or his voice. I get people love him, but I don't understand why the fuck they keep getting on tours that I have to go to. Had to see him twice this year with Megadeth. Had to see him open with Queensryche in 1991, and I wanted to open a vein. I just don't get it. I get that some people love it. Me, I can't do it. I just can't. I can't.
Yeah. I hear you. They're not for everybody,
He does act like, someone took his cookies in concert. He's like the goat from Sesame Street.
Going back and forth. Every story's gonna have an end. Every story's gonna have an end. Every story's gonna have an end. What do you want to say?
I didn't think, Damien, are you talking into the phone, Damien?
Am I what?
I'm not coming out?
I'm
blazing in my fucking
Try your phone.
I'm having a hard time hearing him.
Is that better?
That's hilarious.
Me and Jim are on the same thing because I can barely hear.
Mario, can you hear him?
I can hear him. He's in the back.
It's fake to me too.
Can you turn?
How about that? How about now? 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 How about now?
Yeah.
Much better.
Very nice. Very nice. Whatever you did, keep doing it.
Mario,
My thing is.
I'm naked.
With suicide. That's what we were hoping for. My thing is with Suicidal Tendencies is that I'm not really a fan. I like You Can't Bring Me Down because it's the closest thing to thrash that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And having Dave Lombardo on drums and pushing his sound forward into the mix works for me. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be honest, I have no interest. It's just not my thing.
Well, the last 3 tours that they were on, actually, I'm wrong. I had to see them also in 2014 with Slayer. So the last 3 times, I go outside and do the merch thing or walk around the arena. I just can't be involved in seeing them again. I get a good cardio in for 40 minutes, and for a fat fuck like me, that's pretty good.
Speaking of fat fucks, now that you wonder, Johnny, What was your top 5 video?
Rival?
No, I'm listening to Arrival.
Shut up, dude.
He's not laughing at the band, he's laughing at your fucking mullet and your stupid striped tank top.
No, I'm laughing at you guys talking about the movie Arrival.
Yeah, that sucked too.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
That's a delay.
Avenged Sevenfold, the stage.
Yuck.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ, on a popsicle stick in Utah on a jumped-up chariot-driven sidecar. M. Shadows, I mean, a grown man still going by M. Shadows. Sounds like he's straining to take a shit, the whole record. The other two fuckheads who are on guitar. I'm not going to take a grown man who goes by the name of Zachy Vengeance or Sinister Gate seriously. I got 2.5 songs into that record, and not only did I shut it off, I deleted it off my computer. That band jumped the shark years ago. Fuck them, and, you know, if you're still listening to them, man, dude, you need to check up from the neck up. I'm sorry.
So, you like them? So, you like them?
So you're saying there's a chance?
No, the one thing he's seriously right. It's like the Disney Channel of heavy metal music. Fuck that band.
How about Floor?
Who?
Floor.
They're an awesome band.
You have to spell out things because certain things no one can understand you at all.
Divided in Floor.
Are you talking about Flaw, F-L-A-W?
Yes.
I have not listened to them in years, so I can't make an opinion on anything new they've put out, but cool band. I dig them.
Okay.
Alright,
Good.
keep going.
The new Volbeat, Seal the Deal.
That is an excellent record, and it's funny, as great as the songs are, my favorite one is the cover song, or one of them, Rebound. I can listen to Rebound over and over and over, and I think it's such an excellent record. And it sounds like they're having fun again, because the last record was a little, I don't know, too serious, and it just didn't seem like they had their oomph. There's a real pep in their step with this. I love that record, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question. What's Rebound? What's that song?
It's a song.
It's a cover tune from a band that they went on tour with. The drummer died, so they covered it on their album as a tribute to him. I forget the name of the band.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know the rest of the record. To me, a Volbeat song in that genre of music, because it's really hard to classify Volbeat, but there's certain things about them. They have that AC/DC thing to them, because as soon as those certain things kick in, like the vocal melodies and stuff like that, you know what the fuck you're listening to. You have to respect that, in my opinion. You know, it's not like Avenged Sevenfold, but you can't respect it because it's stupid and juvenile, and you shouldn't listen to it. Really, it fucking annoys me. There's nothing more annoying. Avenged Sevenfold is music for girls. That's what it is. If you're a 14-year-old girl and you just sprouted your first hair right above your clit, you should listen to Avenged Sevenfold. And fuck them on every face of the planet.
Now I took my kill switch, so I can't say that one.
No, you can say that.
You can say that, of course you can. It should be said.
Yeah, the new album.
But the new one, yeah.
Fucking dummy motherfucker, I swear to Christ. It's like talking to a fucking wall sometimes.
And then finally, I rekindled with Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet.
What?
Ooh, I did a classic albums on that, actually. I did a classic album on Slippery last year at Thanksgiving. That's an excellent, excellent record, top to bottom. I know that people would argue that New Jersey is the more important and critically lauded because of the seriousness of it, but the album that was just, you know, 5 young kids who basically went, fuck it, we're going to do what we're going to do, bang everything in sight and drink, you know, it was the wide-eyed innocence of that record is something you cannot replace, and Slippery When Wet is awesome. By the way, I'll get into that later about where Bon Jovi landed on my top albums this year.
Yeah, and Bon Jovi's great. I'm just surprised. Like, what brought you back to Slippery?
I don't know. I just came across it one day, and I downloaded it, and I was like, fuck this album, man. I don't remember this fucking album being so fucking good.
Yeah, you know,
The thing with Bon Jovi is, Bon Jovi's, well, we talked about, you know, Jim, These Days is an incredible record because it's so dark. But after that, they kind of stumbled for me for a couple records. But Bon Jovi's, like, post-2000 output to me has been nothing short of stellar with maybe, you know, one album not really doing it. I just, you know, the guy keeps writing hit after hit, and they're going to be here in Philly March 31st, and I can't wait.
Yeah, again, to me, there's a lot of Bon Jovi that I love. There's a lot that I don't.
Right.
You know, but my 2 favorite records are These Days and Keep the Faith. You know, again, just
Two
because
excellent records both.
they have some of that classic Bon Jovi feel with the vocal harmonies and things like that. Great songs, and you know, especially like "Keep the Faith" in these. They didn't sell like Bon Jovi records generally tended to sell. You know, they fell into that '90s trap of, and as much as they were away from it, you know, it was still like Bon Jovi hair band. They got caught in that kind of a thing. And there's some incredible material on there that not a lot of people heard, and I always love those records, and I always will. You know,
Two of the best tracks on Keep the Faith are "I Believe," the opener, and "I Want You," which is one of a ballad towards the end of the record, which is a phenomenal, incredible song.
And unbelievable that it didn't get released as a single.
Yeah.
You know, but "Slippery When Wet" is a great record. My personal introduction to album-length Bon Jovi. You know, and I love that record up and down. Even One Day Dead or Alive, which if it comes on the radio, I'd rather get fucking ass fucked by the New York Knicks starting five than listen to it on the radio. But if I'm listening to it in context of the record, I can listen to it every time. Great song. Now we're gonna go to Little Big Marco over here. What did you have?
You go. I'm still trying
Oh, you want me to go? All right, I'll go first. All right. I have my this is a little different, you know, because there was some records that I had to listen to for the show, and I'm glad that I did. And in no particular order, just my top 5 in general. 4x8, Relentless. Great meat and potatoes rock and roll record to me. Great songs, awesome playing, and what I like about it is not necessarily this record itself, because I do think it's a great record. You know, I went out of my way to go see them. And I would do it again tomorrow. And yes, they're friends of ours. I totally get it. But the fucking album is good. Good is good. It doesn't matter who you're friends with.
It is.
You know, it makes me not be like to get very excited for the next record. You know, because then you have more of a band situation and everybody's riding together and all that type of stuff. And said, hey, I got this song, you got this song, and blah 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 blah. You know, now you're talking about the next thing is going to be. Oh, those are meatball farts.
Well, he's on the phone. Everybody's on the phone.
This is the second time.
But one of my favorite records of the year. To keep moving on from there, I told Damien this earlier, so it's kind of a giveaway. Kiss's Dynasty. What do you think, my friend?
I think the killer's gonna fight.
No.
He's still on the line, Damien? He's still on the line?
Damien, yeah, he's still on the line.
I can hear it all.
Damien, you there?
Listen, Mary, you know what? Click the phone track. Maybe we're missing him and I'll have to call back. Call back, Damien, when you can.
Damien.
Hello.
Oh, no, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. All right. So, anyway, I gave you 2 records. I said 4x8, Relentless, and I didn't hear anything from you.
You said Relentless, and I said that's a very good record. I can't complain about that. It was a good one. Go ahead, next.
And I said I gave this away to you was Kiss's Dynasty.
You said who? Kiss Dynasty.
My big discovery, one of my big discoveries for the year. I got another one coming up, but that's one of my big ones.
It's funny you say that because I'm a recent. I always had Spotify on my PC, but I refused to get it on my phone because I was like, fuck that. Unless you pay the $9.99, they make you listen to every album on shuffle, and then they hit the deal right before Thanksgiving, 99 cents for 3 months. So now that I'm doing that, I was on a Kiss binge for like 4 days straight, and you're right, Jim. Dynasty is such a fucking great record from top to bottom. I love it. No matter how much they were falling apart at the time, personally, it's still a great record.
A totally great record, and completely dismissed as a disco album, and it's totally not that. Totally not. It's actually a very dirty, deep rock record, and, you know...
Absolutely. I mean, Dirty Living from Peter Criss is a great song, especially when you're older and listen to it.
Absolutely. It's such a great record. I mean, granted, you have Sure Know Something, and you have...
Dirty Living.
I Was Made for Loving You.
I Was Made for Loving You.
Yeah.
And you can see where people would make the connotation that those were disco records. You know, and they are, to a degree. They're influenced, for sure. But that rest of that record, man, that's a real hard rock album.
I'll say this, though. It was pretty cool. In 2010, it was 2010. In 2010 in New Jersey, I saw Ace Frehley with the solo band, and he busted out Hard Times, and I almost had a heart attack, man. It's incredible.
That was fantastic.
What?
That is fucking fantastic. So we're 2 in on me. And my third one that I'm going to go for, and again, you guys are going to fucking slay me for this, so go ahead. PJ Farley.
Wow.
Unique sound. Unique, but I hate when I do this, but PJ Farley's solo record. And I'll tell you the reason why I like it. To me, it's a very dark pop rock influence. It has nothing to do with Church Circles. It doesn't sound anything like it. Matter of fact, it reminds me a lot of the Goo Goo Dolls. So it's pop sensibilities and the songwriting. That's what I caught out of it. I like the record a lot. And he's actually coming back to New Jersey on January 15th with his solo band. So I'm totally thinking about making a road trip because I'm off that night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why not?
So
I still have not heard it. You've been getting on me to listen to it for months. I still haven't heard PJ Farley. I'm sorry, Jim. I will listen to it post-haste because Trickster last year was almost my number 1 album of the year, and I still will not take that album out of my phone. So I definitely will check it out just, on the strength of him being in a great band and being a cool dude, so I will check it out.
And you know what you like about it, Damien, is like I said, because he easily could have done like a Trickster cast-off album, and he totally didn't do that.
Right.
And that's one of the main reasons that brought me into that record a lot. For my next choice, I am picking Aerosmith's live bootleg.
Ooh. Okay. You know that I'm a little not happy with Aerosmith in 2012, but that's back when they were still a band that was worth a shit, which they haven't been since half of 1993. But I get it.
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you the reason why I like it so much is because all they did was they set up a portable, a portable recording studio. They hit record and they played, and that's what went out on the CD. As far as live albums go, I mean, let's be honest, Damien. That's one of the most live albums you're ever going to hear. And
right, I know that.
I love is the blood, sweat, and tears on that record. I love the out of key vocals. I love the off pitch bends. I love the out of time drumming sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. It's real to me. And that's what brought me into that record a lot. Well,
that's because let's face it, they're so high. Probably one of the band is probably trying to concentrate on not to vomit on stage.
Yes.
More than what their parts are. So God bless them for even getting through the show.
And you're totally right. There's no doubt about it. It makes me happy to listen to a record like that. That totally makes me happy, and it just it kills from top to bottom. It's perfect. It's as beautifully fucked up as it's meant to be. And I'll never be able to get enough of
choices.
it. And my last one for the year is, no drum roll, please, Anthrax for All Kings. Because, sorry, you know what I mean? In that genre of music, to me, that's a wrap. That's a very high standard to achieve. And that album, again, to me, is great top to bottom.
That is a great album.
And a lot of people didn't get as much into it as they did for the last one, but I feel like that this is a stronger record because, again, I think the songwriting is just stronger because they were writing the songs more geared towards Joey's voice and everything else. And I'm excited to see them finally headline because I want to see what songs they bust out from this record live.
I'm excited for the co-headliner with Killswitch, Killthrax tour. It's going to be here in April in Philly. I'm very excited for that. As far as Anthrax goes, that was on my list this year. I can only give it a 9 out of 10 because, believe it or not, my least favorite track on that record was the opener. Even though I liked that, I didn't love it. Same with, like Dystopia had one I didn't like, and I thought that Testament's new album, this is we're talking thrash, was just as good, if not slightly edging both of them. But again, it also had a track I didn't love. But that's not to say, by any stretch of the imagination, that these big thrash bands did not come back with big swinging dicks this year. Anthrax, Anthrax, Metallica, Testament, Megadeth. They all made huge, strong statements. And Anthrax they definitely knocked it out of the park. Just to me, it was more of an inside the park home run than the grand slam that worship music was.
Yeah, no, agreed. There's no doubt about it. And as far as like the Testament record goes, to me, Testament is pure thrash. The Anthrax record is not pure thrash. It's just not.
No, it's totally not. No, and then when they try to say we'll put out a more thrashy record, I'm like, no, you didn't. You put out a really cool fucking groove metal / thrash metal disc, but
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely. And that's my 5 for the year. And Marco, are you ready to give yours?
No, I'm just ready to get yelled at.
Why are you getting yelled at? Well, let's see.
Why do you think I pawned it off on you first?
Thanks, buddy. Don't worry. Listen, Damien's a sweet boy. He's not going to yell at you.
Oh no, I didn't make a 5. That's what I'm getting yelled at.
You didn't give me a 5? You asshole.
Are you really listening?
You'll get yelled at for not making a 5. You'll get yelled at for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Marco's 5 favorite albums was
Bee Gees.
Bee Gees,
Olivia Newton-John,
Cool in the Gang,
Village People,
Bay City Rollers.
Don't fuck with the Bay City Rollers.
2 fags and a kitten.
Hey,
Manhattan Transfer.
Nick Gilder, Hot Marco in the City.
Don't forget Kenny G.
S-A-D-U-Y.
Night.
But the one thing that we did discover is that Marco looks exactly like Steve Stevens.
Holy fuck.
He's my long lost brother.
Without
I wish
stilts.
I had some of his money though.
Oh my
without
god.
stilts.
Talent.
Apparently, he wishes he had some of his money too, because he would
Oh,
be on
yeah,
the
I think
Kings of
so.
Chaos.
True.
He's an incredible guitar player, but my God, obviously not a good-looking man if he looks
My
like Marco.
fucking doppelganger,
And he
poor
walks
guy.
like you too. And it was hysterical.
Motherfucker's old, so am I. Leave him alone.
Except he's got talent, and
Right,
honestly,
and I
Marco, the only talent you have is for picking out good weed.
And smoking it. That's my one. That's my one true long talented thing.
Now, hey, you know, Damien, I got a question for you.
Top 5 weeds I have had.
Top 5 weed. Top 5.
Ow!
Now let me ask Damien a question. Now, I want everybody. I don't even want you to tell me what your top 5, top 10, top 15 is, because they're all on AmpsandGreenscreens.com. Go find them for yourself and read the best
Absolutely.
fucking metal website there is.
Yes.
Now, my question to you is, Damien, what was your favorite movie this year? Because Damien's into all of entertainment.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see movies like I used to, unfortunately. I mean, wait, was Spotlight 15 or 16?
Spotlight, 15 or 16, Mario.
I think Spotlight was 15.
But it doesn't even matter because it could become your favorite.
Yes, you know, it won Best Picture, didn't it? Yes.
Okay.
Spotlight, I think that, yeah.
Yeah, so I watched Spotlight on the day of the Oscars. That was my favorite movie last year. This year, as far as favorite movies go, for me, it's a toss-up between the latest Captain America, because I love him, and Green Room. Have you guys seen Green Room?
No.
No, I heard no. Good.
By the way, Damien, Spotlight was 15.
Marco lives in a green room.
A smoky green room.
Marco lives in a green room with meat curtains.
Very cloudy.
Now,
Green Room, yeah, that's one that remember that kid Anton Yelchin who was in the Star Trek movies? Who died?
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
it's about him and his friends. They play in a punk band, and they go play this gig in Portland, Oregon. And unfortunately, they witness this like grisly atrocity in one of the band rooms, and they get locked in. Patrick Stewart plays the evil club owner, and the whole movie is basically a standoff between them saying, "Look, we're coming in to get you," and they're saying, "We're not coming out till the cops come." And all kinds of crazy shit happened. I watched it. I had a free thing from Voodoo. Green Room. It was fucking incredible. One of the best movies of the year.
Cool, man.
No shit.
And Captain America: Civil War. Let's face it. I mean, I love the Marvel Universe because I'm not a DC nerd living in parents' basement. And
Someone here likes the Batman versus Superman movie.
Someone here loves the Batman versus Superman movie.
of all the standalone films, I feel that the most complete have been Cap. Cap 1 was like a comic book unfolding. Cap 2 was just nonstop. You couldn't catch your breath. And I finally watched Civil War Thanksgiving night, and I was just like, holy shit! Like these movies just don't do any wrong. So those are my 2 favorites of the year.
There you go. All right. Johnny, what about you, since you're making hand job signals? You No, but Johnny has the worst taste in everything. So
Sausage Party had to be number 1.
No.
Sausage Party was definitely one of my favorites of the year.
What, for the food
Which
orgy
one?
scene?
Sausage Party.
Talk into the mic, fucking Jabba.
Sausage Party. Turn the mic up. It's so low.
No, Johnny, you're 15 fucking feet away from me, you fat bastard. What the fuck is that?
That's why we don't want you on the couch. You'll fucking fall asleep, you fat fuck.
I'm the fucking asshole with stents in my heart, and you can't move. You can't move. How the fuck does that work?
All right, Sausage Party
Oh, now I can hear
was
you.
my #1 movie. And
I wouldn't go near that thing. I wouldn't go near it.
There was
what did we see? Me and you.
I'm somewhat well-adjusted and an adult, so any kind of animated film is not going to be on my list to begin with because, let's face it, girl mentioned watch cartoons, which is why Sundays Fox animation domination is complete fucking nonsense to anyone, with a brain. So I couldn't. Plus, Seth Rogen is, part of it. And unless he's in 50-50 with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I don't want to know.
I hate Seth Rogen. I do. If Seth Rogen got hit by a bus in front of me, I would be mad because he would be fucking up traffic.
But Seth Rogen won't be as bad as James Franco.
No, fuck James Franco and his ass. But you know who else you got to motherfuck? Is Jonah Hill. I hate Jonah Hill.
I can't stand
And Jonah Hill makes Johnny look svelte in comparison. I honestly hope he dies of overeating. Fuck that guy.
What was
Can't
that
stand
movie we
him.
saw with the blind guy?
But he was good in Moneyball.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
he
but
was great in Moneyball.
Don't
yeah.
breathe.
Again,
I'd say don't breathe.
but Moneyball was a completely different movie because that was a real story. You know what I mean? He was playing a character that he could base himself upon, not just an eating machine that's a smartass and a Jew. Because it's enough. Like we got it. We got it. You're Jewish. You like food, and you try to buy and sell things because that's every character you play. You're a fat, obnoxious dick, and you should fall off the side of a building. You fucking asshole.
Absolutely.
Fuck
Oh
that
my
guy.
God, that's perfect.
I hate him. I fucking hate him. And I'm not even gonna. I can't get started on James Franco because my blood pressure's gonna go through the fucking roof. Fuck that guy. That guy really. He should be asking for change in the village while giving hand jobs for crack. Fuck him. I want to punch his mother in the uterus for giving birth to
$3,
that.
blowjobs, $3. Toothless blowjobs.
Come see my friend
$3,
come see my friend for a handy.
Tough crowd, man.
Yeah,
Tough
it's
crowd.
That guy taking handies in the village because that's my territory.
Got to make rent.
What movie are we talking about, John?
Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe was a
That was a good movie.
surprisingly good movie.
See, you can't do that.
I can't do
This
that.
one?
Don't breathe.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I have 4 days off for Christmas, so I'm going to watch it. I can't wait. That Stephen Lang, he's fucking incredible, man.
Yeah,
anything he's in, I'll pretty much watch.
Yeah, he was in Avatar as a great heel, so you
Never mind Avatar. He was great in Tombstone. He was great in Last Vegas of Brooklyn. You can have that Avatar bullshit. I want that 3 hours back, now that I saw 3D with a damn headache.
Fuck, man.
Well, hopefully Mario gets fucking eyeball cancer from watching all these terrible movies.
I think Marco's getting nostril cancer right
Steve
now.
Stevens is dying over here.
Marco should have picked the top 5, and maybe I wouldn't be cutting gases right in front.
Nothing I'm not used to.
Exactly. And Mario, your taste in music, in movies, is
movies and
horrendous.
music.
All right, Ghostbusters
Horrendous.
in your top 5.
But Mario likes the Black Keys. Just for that alone, you should be jerked off with fucking broken glass.
So my top 3 for this year.
It should be hung by that plaid
Jimmy
scarf.
with care.
He really should be hung by that. You're an awful person with a bad haircut, and the fact that you paid for tickets to the Black Keys shows me that we shouldn't be friends. I really don't like you at all that much. You fucking annoy me.
Forgot about the
This hateful moment is brought to you by 1940s beer.
Yes, 1940s beer.
You should do some of that.
For the hate that's dark.
Damien, just hold on one second. We got to do live reads. I totally forgot about the live reads, Johnny. Sorry. Johnny,
1940 beer. Check them out. They're an awesome beer company out in Long Island. They're on the Holbrook at 1337 Lincoln Avenue. Check them out. Colcock whiskey, Jim? Can you say about Colcock whiskey?
what could you say besides the fact that you love cock?
That's right. And Colcock was nice and stiff. Colcock whiskey, man. Check it out. I'm not a big whiskey drinker, but it's
You
good
are a
shit.
big pole smoker, though.
Yeah.
Yes, yes I am. That's all we got.
All right, well, that's
Oh,
good.
no. If you're going to go check out a concert this year, I know Damien loves the rock festivals.
Damien loves rock.
And we're going to have 2 tickets to give away soon, coming up in the next month or 2.
Damien's drooling right now.
To what?
To Welcome to Rockville.
Which one's that one?
That's the one in Jacksonville.
That's exactly where it belongs.
Right. I believe I have in front of
Have
me.
a wonderful TGI Fridays, though.
Right.
Don't worry, guys. You've got the full support of the trailer park crowd right now. Go ahead.
I'm unprepared with this one.
What a shock.
It's like your underwear say.
Yeah. Go check him out. Check out fucking Welcome to Rockville.
There is a decent lineup. I mean, Def Leppard's playing.
Def Leppard. Who else?
Well, Def Leppard's playing. So
Def Leppard.
no, Def Leppard.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's it. Because they can carry a festival on their own
Right.
show.
Def Leppard's last album was a solid 8 out of 10, just so you guys know. The one in October last year was actually quite good.
Love the Def Leppard. I totally love the Def Leppard. And after seeing them live a few years ago, I was totally sold on them. Totally. But, you know, to put them on a festival, just put them on a festival in itself is fucking obnoxious. You know, leave it to bands like fucking terrible Black Veil Brides and some other fucking jerk-off band. Five Finger Dick Punch. They should headline festivals so no one can go. No one important can go. Because, God, I hate
Johnny will go.
Yeah, well, Johnny's like, it's a festival? I'm going to drive 5,000 miles to go see it.
And then bitch say, walk 3 miles between stages.
And I will walk 500 feet.
I can't eat enough.
The fact of the matter is that if you go to festivals, you get what you deserve. If you're mad because your favorite band played 45 minutes of the same songs they always play, you're the dick that paid $200 to stand outside for that concert.
I'm not paying nothing anymore.
Well,
listen to PA.
I'm getting in with the Jim Chinnici show.
Yeah, and even if you get in for free, stupid, you still have to get there and you still have to get a hotel room.
Yeah.
Do you know what I do in a hotel room? I'd rather fucking sexually asphyxiate myself than sit through any of those fucking
And I can
festivals.
pay a mortgage with what you eat.
Anybody can pay a mortgage with what he eats. Even Donald Trump can pay a mortgage with what Johnny eats. Johnny's fat. And fuck you and your festivals. Seriously. Enough.
Adam.
And fuck Black
Adam, what's your favorite movies?
Fuck Black Veil Brides, too. Sorry, Damien. I got off on a tangent, and I apologize.
Now it's
And we're talking favorite movies. Let's talk about, the Tracy Lord's Underage collection I have at home. No.
There you go. That's classics right there, buddy.
Johnny's got a porn where there's a naked man making a Big Mac from start to finish. Johnny's only up to the special sauce right now.
Pick up the special sauce.
Oh yeah, baby, spank that patty. Spank it.
Spank that patty.
Show me those sesames.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Who's that meat, honey?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I've got a porn from the early 90s with both Nikki Dial and Tiffany Minx fucking a clown. It's really unnerving.
No
Nice,
shit, huh?
nice. Do you have any chubby MILF porn?
Yeah!
You really need to do a commentary on that.
Yeah, you know what? You should. Anderson Green Screen should have a porn section for good porn reviews.
Chubby Mills.
I actually, you know what I want to do? I'm looking to do, and you heard it here first, I'm looking to do some interviews with adult film stars who like heavy metal. I know who a few of them are, and I'm looking to maybe, and talking about, just about their music. What do you love about this band, that, and not even get into the stupid, idiot clickbait questions. I think it'd be cool to, interview some adult film stars who love metal. I think it'd be kind of cool to feature this segment. So I'm kicking that around right now.
Right, and to actually ask some real questions as opposed to like, hey, how many times have you bleached your asshole? To me, it'd be more interesting. Listen, because any dick interviewer who gets a porn star is going to ask the same stupid questions. You know what I mean?
How many cocks can you fit in your mouth?
Right. So why should you be the guy that asks that porn star the same questions? Like, you got breast implants? Did you really? You're in porn and you got breast implants? Wow. I heard black guys play basketball too. Who gives a fuck? There is actually a human being behind the people who make these movies. So I'm actually more curious about that than I would be about, hey, how many dicks did you take last week? Because we already know what you do for a living, So I think he's got a point.
Your skin glows.
And your skin glows. Wow, how much seed have you had in your eyeballs?
Is that new lotion you have on?
But
But I think it's worth noting that instead of asking the same question, how many times you bleach your asshole, you say, what metal album do you put on while you're bleaching your asshole?
There you go.
I think that's important.
There you go.
What do you listen to get in the mood to get ramrodded?
Bang tango.
When you're listening to...
Shaka Messiah,
we really have problems.
When you're getting ready to get gangbanged by the Knicks starting five, do you listen to Black and Blues Hold On to 18?
Winger 17.
Hit me with your best shot.
All right, so you guys are asking about my movie. Let's talk about the music.
Sure.
All right, let's do what you guys knew earlier. Let's talk about a discovery / rediscovery. For me, Queen, live at Wembley Stadium from '86. This is after they totally stole the day at Live Aid, but let's face it, they did. And all the rumors were put to rest about them breaking up, and they went out and they fucking dominated live at Wembley Stadium. This is Freddie Mercury and company at the peak of their powers. This is one of those one-of-a-kind live albums, and Jim, the only reason we haven't done a classic album on it yet is I need at least 6 hours to write it up because it's just so powerful, cathartic, emotional. You know how upset I get every year, November 24th.
That's one photo everybody has.
That was a great one for me this year.
That, you know, I'll tell you the truth, Damien. I have yet to get into my rediscovery of Queen, but a lot of people have been talking about it lately, and I think that that's going to be my 2017. Is my rediscovery of Queen.
I mean, just
yeah.
You know, and it was basically everyone was coming up. Everyone was saying, "Oh, Queen's breaking up," and Freddie Mercury comes out and goes, "There's going to be a lot of talk about this bullshit, but we're going to stay together till we fucking well die." And he says it all on stage, and unfortunately, it was prophetic and true, but you know, still great front man, life from which we'll never see, and a great double live album for those who haven't heard it. If you want to go, you know, if you want to keep going with stuff like that, I'm actually on. You guys remember Annihilator?
Yeah.
No.
I'm on an Annihilator kick a little bit with some of the earlier albums, like Never Neverland with you know, the second vocalist, and some other stuff like that. I'm really been digging Annihilator. The Never Neverland album, especially, you know, Alice in Hell. Some reason this week that's been hitting me. As far as, you know, my records of 2016, I'll give you a couple. Obviously, I'm a huge Gojira fan. Theirs was really big for me. Kansas. Now, hold on. Believe it or not, the new Kansas record. Okay, Steve Walsh retired 2 years ago, the original singer for 40 years.
Right.
And he said, "I'm retiring. They have my blessing to continue without me." Well, Ronnie Platt has come in the last 2 years, and when you close your eyes, it sounds like Steve Walsh. And their new album, The Prelude Implicit, is fantastic from start to finish. And the cool thing was, when I interviewed Ronnie, I asked him about, you know, being in the band, and he goes, "Damien," and he was so cool, he was so humble. He goes, "Damien," he goes, "look at this situation. I'm winning the rock and roll lottery of life every day." He goes, "I get to sing in this band, and I got to write on the new Kansas album." He goes, "Tell me how it gets any better than that. I'm winning at life."
That's awesome for
That's
him.
serious.
For a guy like that, that's fantastic.
That is great.
And the truth be told, I would never rag on you for a Kansas album because without them, there's no progressive metal.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. There's a band called And Then She Came. Yeah, it's perverts, I know. They're spread out. They're from Germany. They are fronted by a woman named Ji In. She used to be in a band called Crypteria. And I think that this band is incredible, and you're going to see a lot from them. My number two record of the year was actually Bon Jovi. This House Is Not For Sale.
Wow. Awesome.
Now, you see, I'm very up and down on this record, you know, because I'll be honest, I haven't listened to the whole thing yet. What I've heard, I liked, but a lot of people are panning the shit out of this record. But because you're...
Which version do you have?
I don't have any version yet. And this is where you come in, because I want the version that you have. And that's a version that I want to pick up and give a listen to, because if you're finding something that's redeeming
I have the 18-song Target exclusive, which had a bunch of bonus tracks. And the reason, you know, even though it's my number 2 record of the year, it was not a perfect 10 out of 10, which normally be against the rules, but the songs that hit like a 10-ton hammer emotionally, because it's 18 tracks, and I chose to review the ones that spoke to me the most, and they were just so powerful that of my top 6 songs of the year, 2 of them were Bon Jovi songs. They had a lot to prove with this one. They had a lot to come out and say this is our first, you know, full writing album without Richie. And we have to. People are writing us off, and I really think they did a fantastic. To me, the album is all about life, love, and the old neighborhood. I mean, all you guys, you're from Long Island or you're from Queens, like me. I'm from Long Island. We all know the old neighborhood, the old guys we used to hang out with. And to me, this is the kind of album that you hang out with your friends, whether it's on the back deck or in the kitchen till 6 a.m. and your wife comes down and says, "Get the fuck out, everybody," and you drink too much, you stay too fucking long, and you have a great time, and that was Bon Jovi for me.
Nice.
You know what? I like the way you reviewed it. I'm going to have to give that thing a listen, and a very
The last thing
open-minded listen.
the last one, you know, I want to tell you is it's a band of teenagers. They're a bunch of kids. They're called Bad Seed Rising. They have a girl singer.
Awesome.
They've been together for 4 years. She's like 19. I think the drummer's 15.
I think she's younger than that. I think she's like 16, 17.
No, Francesca's 19.
Is she 19?
Yeah, she's 19, and they were a great label, a great PR. They're actually the youngest band to ever sign to Roadrunner. Bad Seed Rising to me put out the most stay with you, powerful record of the year. This is one that lyrically she's wise beyond her years, and musically the band behind her they just amp it up, and it's. I cannot stress enough how much everyone needs to go and check out Bad Seed Rising and their new album. I think these kids have a huge future ahead of them, and those are my top 5 out of the 30 I've on the website this year.
And see, that's why, man. Damien, that's why I always listen to Damien when it comes to music. Damien listens to everything from fucking mostly stream death metal to Bon Jovi. Yep. So he's so open-minded when it comes to music that I'll always take his advice and I'll always check something out. Yep. So Bad Seed Rising, folks, go check this out. What does it sound like, Johnny?
Just really good shit. They're from Maryland, actually. And they open up M3 every year. They're the first band.
Are they going to be there at M3 this year? They're
going to be there at M3, yeah. Matter of fact, I think they are. They're the first band.
Well, no, I won't be there this year, but...
Neither will I.
Yeah, listen.
We'll be someplace else.
Yes, we will. We will be someplace else this year. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun and totally worth it. I've waited 22 years for it. So, I can go see Kix headline M3 next year. Mm-hmm. So, I'll be fine with
I think that you guys... I think you guys have picked out some very good, seriously, as we've talked, you guys have picked out some very good records, maybe one or two that, make me want to stab 6 people, but for the most part, you guys have really listened to some cool shit, and I love the fact that you guys went back and rediscovered some stuff, like I did with Queen. It's the coolest thing, and that's why being a Spotify junkie right now, it's like today, I was like, I'm going to move with some Wasp, and I went back and listened to Wasp's debut album or the Headless Children, stuff I haven't thought about in years. It's so cool to do that,
Mm-hmm. It's funny, I was going to say Wasp, too.
Wasp is such a great band. And underrated because, again,
unbelievable.
All the shit that's tied into Wasp and all the theatrics and all the nonsense that goes with Wasp in general, you can wipe that all away, and all it leaves is fucking amazing metal songs.
Great songwriting, man. Yeah. Great fucking band.
And the rumors...
I actually thought... I thought that The Last Runaway, 2015, was one of the best songs that year from... it was from Wasp. I listened to it 4 times today and repeat. The Last Runaway is an incredible song.
You know what? You totally got me into that song. Because that song, when you told me about it, they were playing the shit out of it on what's the metal station on Sirius?
Liquid Metal?
Not Liquid Metal.
Octane?
Not Octane. Octane's for girls. What's the one that I listen to? 38, 30.
Boneyard?
No, fucking the Boneyard. Yes, the Boneyard.
Boneyard.
Oh my god. The fuck out of it. I can't think of things like the medication's fucking with my head. The Boneyard plays a lot when it first came out, and I couldn't fucking get enough of it. The vocal harmonies. It was an incredible song. It really, really was.
And the chorus, that's big as life chorus. The stays in your head for days. And, I mean, today I was listening to, I said, the first album. Headless Children's probably one of my favorites. It's so cool. Like we did tonight, we go back and we rediscover. A friend of mine posted today about Frank Zappa. We're only in it for the money. Now, love or hate Zappa. I mean, to me, that was one of the records of my teenage years. I'm gonna probably go pop it on tomorrow because somebody brought it up, and it's always great that we can do this sort of thing. And that's the power of timeless music. Like what it is we listen to. Fuck this. Fly-by-night, hot topic, 4 words to name a sentence, man. What we had is the real deal. That's just the way I feel.
Yeah, no doubt. Johnny, you got a question you wanted to ask Damien?
Yeah. Dave, what do you feel? How do you feel about Tupac getting nominated into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Oh God,
we got another 2 hours.
I feel that it's ridiculous. I feel that the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame is a joke. It took the fans voting finally for Kiss to get in. Journey got in this year, which is nice and all, but we still have Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, and so many other bands who have written real, and not just because it's heavy and headbanging, but bands who have written visceral anthems that make you fucking pound your chest and you feel it on your veins, and they're still not in there. So to me, it's a joke. Jan Winter and Rolling Stone staff, that building can go on fire while they're all in it and they can die slowly.
To me, don't they have a rap thing, right?
No, they don't. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this is exactly what it should happen. It should be called the Business Hall of Fame because all it is a business.
Right.
Now, and you should take rock and roll out of the equation and you should call it the Music Hall of Fame.
Right.
But I would have no beef with a Tupac or an NWA or all these bands going.
Exactly.
If it was just called the Music Hall of Fame.
Right.
You know, what should happen is that the right people with the right amount of money should come along and start the real Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Right.
and go from there. Because you know why? If you hold steadfast to what rock and roll really means, then you won't have to worry about a Madonna, a Jennifer Lopez, whatever fucking asshole who twerks at 51 years old is going to get into Rock and Roll Hall, into this version of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You need a real one run by real people, and there you go. You know what I mean? Because quite frankly, if I'm going to go see Aerosmith's guitars that they used in 1974, I'm going to the real Rock and Roll Hall of Fame where I can see Aerosmith's guitars, I can see the New York Dolls outfits, I could see fucking the Ramones are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but the Ramones leather jackets, all the cool shit that I would be interested in seeing.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe Peter Criss's first drum set before Kiss was Kiss.
Right.
Important things that have to do with rock and roll. Judas Priest outfits from fucking 1975, which if there was a real Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a band like Judas Priest would be in it. Iron Maiden would be in it.
Fuck yeah.
Those
two bands.
But and you could go with either one. But if you're not going to sit here and tell me in this day and age that Iron Maiden hasn't been an influence on every fucking metal band out there, you're wrong. The first dick who goes dump did the dump did the dump did the dump. Okay, you won. You got the Iron Maiden prize. And there's 1,000 bands who do that. There needs to be a real institution for rock and roll, and I'm not going to call it metal. I'll call it rock and roll because it's all based in rock and roll anyway. And if you call it the Heavy Metal Hall of Fame, you instantly have a turnoff.
Right.
Unfortunately, just commercial wise. But if you call it rock and roll, I mean, come on. I'd love to see like the needles that Jimi Hendrix used for heroin. All the important things in rock and roll.
The bandana he put the mask in when he put it on his head.
Right, it's fucking the whole thing irritates me. The whole thing becomes a business, and it's basically Six Flags for music.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you could buy a stuffed teddy bear of some fucking rapping dick when you walk out the door. And that's all that's important.
But what the fuck did Tupac do that's better than Iron Maiden or Judas Priest that he's fucking in there?
But you can't fault him for that. First of all, you can't fault him for being voted in the same year Pearl Jam is voted in. Because all Pearl Jam is the Grateful Dead that's not 60. So fuck them too.
Exactly.
And the one thing that annoys me about Pearl Jam and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is that the original drummer who played on 10, played on those early tours and shit, guess who didn't get voted in? Him.
Dave Ambrosi.
Whatever his name is. Who gives a fuck? Because I don't know who he is.
Dave Ambrosi, yeah.
Ambrosi, yeah.
And, that bothers me. Because, obviously...
He's a founding member.
Yeah, he's a founding member, and no one's paying attention to what the fucking guy... What the band's really doing.
Right.
So, as far as the Tupac goes, I don't know what he did for rap. I know he was a good rapper, I will give you that, because on my life, we had one radio, and on even days, it was Tupac. On odd days, it was whatever hair metal band I was putting into that radio. At a warehouse I used to work in College Point. And I got to love the way Tupac used rhyme as melody and everything else. It worked. Fine. Okay, I don't get it, because guess what? I don't live in the street. I don't fucking know any of this shit. But a good song is a good song. Does he belong there? That remains to be seen. You're asking the wrong guy. But fucking, the whole thing is it's all about business. It's all about ratings. It's all about everything. There's no reason why Guns N' Roses should be there. There's no reason in the world why Green Day should be there. And again, it's all for attention. It's all for these things. Nirvana definitely shouldn't be there. Yeah, you could, and again, these are all bands that to this day are influential. Are they as influential as Kiss, who took forever to get in? Deep Purple members dying for people to, for that band to get in. There's a whole, I could go on and on and on, but until it changes, and it will never change, it's, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is run like the Democratic Party. Until someone actually comes along and breaks it, it's going to be status quo forever, pal. You're never going to see a Motley Crue in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and if you don't think that they started hair metal into being a genre that was money-making, you're wrong.
You know, they
Right.
took what Van Halen did, they did something different with it. You know, and that's fine.
You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you say, like, there's a band that some of you guys might know. There was a band called Tigers of Pantang. Anybody remember them?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, their new album is fucking incredible. It's not coming out till next year, but I had it, and it's like, oh my god, you know, how the fuck did this band slip through the cracks and only get recognized for what, the one album, Spellbound, and then you have, it's like, it's not just because of, you know, personal terms, but like, they will just totally dick the band like that over. Meanwhile, you listen to their stuff, like this new Tigers of Pantang record, guys, trust me, when it comes out, you will love it. It's exactly what we're looking for, you know, to capture the spirit of yesterday while still sounding fresh.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And you're also talking about a band that's heavy, that's got dual lead guitars, and influential on all the bands that made the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, like a Metallica should be there.
Another one.
You know, Alice Cooper should be there.
Oh yeah, fuck
you know,
of
what's it called? Aerosmith should be there. You know, Led Zeppelin. Again, but you should have your Judas Priest. It should have taken Rush fucking 20 years to get in.
No.
You know, never, ever. You know, and the fact remains that it took that long, and it blows my mind. But the whole thing is, it's a sham.
I'll be on my deathbed when Priest gets in.
I don't, Damien, I think you'll be long in the ground, and I think Rob Halford will still be alive and kicking. You know what I mean? Like, I think he'll be the only one left out of all of us. It's just, it's depressing.
There'll be a nuclear war, and it'll be Rob Halford, Cher, and the Cockroaches still standing, and they'll be in the Rock and Roll Hall.
You know, it's just, it's a shame, and it's a sham, and that's all it is. And you put someone like Tupac in, you put someone like Pearl Jam in, so you can sell tickets to your arena show in Brooklyn.
Right.
And, you know, and that's the end of it. Do you know that the artists have to buy their own tables? They don't get to go for free.
Really?
Yeah. And the reason why NWA didn't perform either last year or the year before, whenever they got inducted, is because not only did they have to pay for their own tables, they had to pay for their performances too. So,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And
It's
he was dead.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, and I mean, like, again, you could shit on NWA all you want to, but when they put on a show, they went all out. They put on a huge arena
They were
thing.
brilliant,
It was a
man.
spectacle for them, and you could see in their live shows how they were influenced by bands like Kiss and Alice Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't have big shows like that in the community that they came from, as far as music goes.
Big stage.
Yeah.
He just it's amazing, man.
You know, and that's sad, and that's why when you see these shows, you know, it's just bands with fucking guitars and amps thrown up. So, and not only you have to pay per chair. It's like $10,000 a seat.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, whoa.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
What?
So we're gonna give you a prize, but you're gonna pay for it. You know, so it's
So
like
that's
getting
like buying your own star on Hollywood
No,
Walk.
exactly.
right. It's like getting the hottest pussy you can, and all you do is spend money on this bitch.
Yeah.
You know, so fuck it. It's almost totally not worth it. It's insulting to the artist in general. But whatever. I mean, that's my thing. All right, Damien. Listen, I'm gonna let you run because I got about 5 minutes left before I gotta call it a night. And I want to thank you, of course, for calling in. Go to ampsandgreenscreens.com. Go check out the only metal website that matters. Okay.
Yes.
And you want anything
Guys.
from fucking, you know, from A to Z, that's where you're going to find it. And it's honest. And that's, again, why I read it. I say it every time I talk about him. You know, it's not the Eddie Trunk. I'm going to pat you on the back and tell you how great you are. No, it's going to be completely fucking no punches pulled. Go check out my good friend Dave. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I cannot appreciate all the love you guys give me all the time, and I would love to give you guys, you know, love with my bodily fluids every chance I got if we're in the same room. I really hope that, you know, every one of you guys, you know, have you and your families have a happy, healthy, and, you know, great holiday season, and awesome New Year. You know, let's do it again in 2017 ASAP, because I love calling the show. I'm so happy you guys have ascended to a new plateau. And, you know, let's keep getting you guys even higher and higher, and let's keep doing this, man. It's awesome.
Thank you, Damien. And the same to you and yours, my friend.
You too, Damien.
Much love to everyone over there at Amps and Green Screens. And, you know, dude, you know, we'll do this soon. And hopefully we'll do it in person. You know, you're more than welcome to come in whenever you're in the neighborhood.
Have a great night, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll talk soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Damon's always a good
It's always
time.
a good phone call.
what I love about him again is his honesty. He does not give a fuck, and he'll say anything that he thinks.
Yep.
And the beauty of it is he's burned bridges with publicists and people like that, and he does not give a fuck. He's not gonna he's not gonna step down from what he believes in for some
To please someone else.
To please someone else. You gotta love that. So we got a couple of minutes left before we leave, for the year. And before we do that, I'm gonna put my headphones back on because my ears were sweating.
Yeah.
I don't know. What sweaty ears. Sweaty ears. I want to take a minute. I want to thank everyone, and I mean everyone, who has listened, who's called in, who's joined us on Facebook, who has T-shirts, who has stickers, who said negative shit about us, who said positive shit about us. All it does is drive us to give you a better show. And I love the fact that we're not perfect. I want to be those underground guys, the two lousy for regular radio dudes, and you guys make it all worth it. If we make one of you laugh, one of you think, or whatever, that's ultimately the goal. And I want you to know that we appreciate it. And wherever we were this year, as far as broadcasting goes, thanks to all of you.
Everybody.
Everybody. We got a chance.
Thank you.
And I'm happy where we are, and I was happy where we was. It was time to move on, but that doesn't mean anything negative about the people on the other side.
Nope.
It was all good, and let's see what else. Obviously, all of our family and friends that support us, especially our families, because this could be rough on your families, And I want to thank Mr. Peter Asp, who makes our T-shirts. Great T-shirt maker, and everybody loved all the stuff that they got. It's been a hell of a ride this year. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but what makes it positive again is because you guys, and we will continue to do this, and we will continue to push further, harder, and we will say dumber things and make more
I'll say
appearances.
dumb things.
You'll definitely say dumb
That's a
things.
guarantee.
Thanks for letting us be part of it. Thanks.
Listen, before we get on to that, I'm gonna get there in a second. But I'm just very happy to have all of you in our lives, and you guys mean the world to us, and we will continue to bring you everything that we can every week, and hopefully more in the new year. And also, in the new year, Motorcycle Mayhem.
Yes.
Monday nights at 8 o'clock?
Yep.
At 8 o'clock, starting January 9th with Johnny and Adam.
Yes.
All things motorcycles, music, advice,
Talk
questions.
Stories about your journeys.
Yep, rides.
Everything.
All that kind of cool
Where you
stuff.
ate?
Where you ate, definitely. Johnny wants to know where you ate.
Yes. Good. Hey, motorcycle places to eat, man. That's what you do. You get on the bike.
Recommendations.
And you know what? There's people that get on their bike, they'll light the metal and just get a crab cake.
Yeah.
People do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you do.
No, it's fun. It's fun. It's
40 crack cakes.
I go for 40. I only fish, so But you know what? That's just a journey.
Maybe this year I'll learn how to ride a motorcycle.
Yes.
I will probably kill myself.
Yes.
It'll be likely, but I'm almost dead anyway, so it really doesn't make sense. I want to thank all my doctors for keeping me alive.
Save me first.
Yeah.
You got the kidney.
Well, let Father Time win, right? Fuck it.
Fuck that cocksucker.
Fuck him. What's he done for me?
Fuck his mother.
I've got Asians with degrees. Fuck you. Now, okay, before we call it a night, I've been accused, and rightfully so, of being a pain in the ass and a diva and a lot of things. And the reason why I am that way is because I feel like that anybody who listens to this show deserves the best, and I try to give you that every week. I try to give you very honest radio. And the thing is, and the people that I have to really thank the most are the guys that I work with, because I couldn't do it by myself, and I wouldn't have the anger if I didn't work with these guys. So, and I mean that in the most complimentary of ways. Marco, Johnny, Adam, Mario, and especially with the kind of year I had, I really want to thank you guys for having my back all the time. We are truly a team, and, as far as I'm concerned, we are not stronger without one of us. And you guys do great work. Even Mario spinning that camera around, even though I can't stress enough not to do it. Yeah. But it's okay. But I want to thank you guys, and I want to thank your families for you guys giving up your time during the week, for you guys going out to shows when I can't go and giving out shirts and stickers and stuff like that. I want to thank Johnny for putting stickers everywhere. I want to thank Adam and Mario for not putting stickers anywhere.
I'm in on that.
I was getting to. I want to thank Marco for being so high he doesn't even know we have stickers.
And for talking over everybody. What?
He actually
What are you talking about? What?
He actually forfeited all the stickers to me over the weekend. Here's all my stickers.
Same amount you gave me? I'm like, I don't go anywhere.
Well, I do have to tell you, and I don't know who did it, but one of my coworkers saw one of our stickers at the drawer of the 59th Street Bridge. That was you fat animal. He comes up to my work car
It's
the
on
other
the
night.
pole. It's like I have my truck. It's not done. It's high because I was in my truck. So
Exactly. He comes in the other night. He's like, he goes, I was coming down the 59th Street Bridge and I was about to meet the train because I looked up. He goes, and I saw your sticker on the fucking pole. He's like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, that is awesome. That is just fucking awesome.
Yeah, I was fucking at the light waiting there. I'm like, fuck, got a sticker?
So, all you people out there who have stickers, put them everywhere. If you could put them on old people, they'll never notice anyway. Put them on old people.
Yeah.
That'll be fine with me.
They move slow. People get a real look at the logo.
Yeah, exactly. They'll wonder, why is there a sticker on this 85,000-year-old person's back?
That's my diaper.
That's my diaper. But, again, all jokes aside, I want to thank these four guys for having my back.
Thank you.
And listen, and for sharing the same vision that I have. And again, it's going to be a year of on to bigger and better things.
Well,
and you will see us a lot more out in public. We will bring you more interviews of some of the coolest rock stars that we can. And if we don't, fuck them. I don't need them. As long as you guys get a laugh and you get an honest show out of us, I'll be very happy.
Right.
Now, before we leave, it's, again, from our family here at the Jim Chinnici Show to yours, have a Merry Christmas. Have
Merry
a
Christmas.
great
Merry
New
Christmas.
Year's. And, here's to happy and healthy. We'll see you guys on January 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I believe January 4th we'll be back. Whatever that Wednesday is. Don't any one of you pick up your phones at once?
Doing it right
I know
now.
you are. I'm not talking to you.
January 4th.
January 4th.
We'll be back.
January 4th.
We'll be back January 4th. To the people here at Village Connection Radio, thank you again for a new opportunity.
Yes,
and
Jim.
we're glad to be here. And, here's to all the success in the future. And, again, what are you pointing at, Johnny?
All music.
And all music, of course, for supplying us with this fine equipment that none of us know how to use. Thank you for your support of the station. Cold Cock Whiskey.
1940 beer.
1940 beer. And all that cool stuff.
Yep.
Again, like I said, everybody have a great holiday. Enjoy you and yours. Hug the ones that you love. And take it in the face. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Take
Take it sloppy.
Bye.
Peace out.
Who's buying? He said he was coming. But
I was going to say, she's got a nice pencil. Yes,
That's the end of the show.